Welcome, everyone. Welcome, family and friends. We gather here today to celebrate the wedding and union of Anthony and Rachel. We have come to share today in their formal commitment to one another and to offer our love and support for them in their union. We have come so that they may start a marriage surrounded by those whom they love and that love them. So welcome to everyone and thank you for coming. Marriage perhaps is the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that through the love and patience that you show one another. Through dedication and perseverance, through talking, listening, helping, supporting, and believing in each other. Through tenderness, laughter, through listening, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and by learning to make the important things matter. And by letting go of the rest. What this ceremony can do for you, Anthony and Rachel, is witness and affirm the choice you make to stand together as soulmates and partners. Soulmates is a concept that some find difficult to comprehend. No one can predict when soulmates will meet. It happens when your souls are ready. I'm gonna give Rachel the blue help here. It happens when your souls are ready to meet. Fate and destiny play big parts. The two souls just find a path to each other. Sometimes they may meet at inopportune times, but they meet all the same. The connection is unmistakable. It is magical. You are the counterpart to each other, the yin to each other's yang. You both work together in balance, always striving for equality and respecting each other's contributions. Love is at the center of everything you do, the synergy magnified with the power to manifest your dreams together. Okay, Anthony, there can be no doubt as you look into your bride today that she is your soulmate, your counterpart. Do you take your soulmate to be your wife?
I do.
Rachel, there can be no doubt as you look at your groom today that he is your soulmate, your counterpart. Do you take Anthony, your soulmate, to be your husband?
I do.
Audience, you will say we will after I finish this statement. Two people do not live alone in isolation. Their love will nourish not only them and their family, but the world around them. We, in turn, have the responsibility to them, to help them. It is our responsibility to love, to care, and respect them, and the vows that they're taking today, to help nourish their love for each other and to keep it as strong as they can. Will you who are present today surround them with love and joy and support for their marriage? Amen. Amen. To the bride and groom, we now have come to the point in the ceremony where you will exchange vows. But before you do, I would remind you of something. Love, which is rooted in faith, trust, and acceptance, will be the foundation of a deepening relationship. No other vows are more important. If you are able to keep the vows that you assume today, do it not because of any religious or civic law, but out of a desire to love each other and be loved by each other fully without limitations. Then your life will have joy. The house you establish will be a place where your love will grow and flourish. And you will know happiness all of your days. There will be bad days, but if you remember that love that unified you today, that love will always carry you through. Now you may read your vows for each other. Rachel, would you read your vows first?
Sure. Knock, knock. I I adore that you played along with that without hesitation. It's one of the cacophony of reasons that I love you. I vow to always be honest with you, even when it hurts. I vow to try and be less stubborn and listen to you more often because you are a very smart person. I vow to care for you in sickness and in health, unless you have poison ivy. Because I am super allergic, but I will buy you all of the calamine lotion and Benadryl you need. So I'll still care for you even then, just from a distance. I vow to always share my secret chocolate with you. And I vow to make up every second we spent apart to you, even if it takes forever. But most importantly, I vow to never forget that this is fate, and I will never doubt again.
Amen. Anthony, will you say your vows to Rachel?
We've been through a lot together through the years, ups and downs and ins and outs. We've learned from them. We've learned from each other and leaned on each other. We've taken on the big things, and we've enjoyed the little things as well. When I thought all was lost, you showed me the light. And no matter how hard you fought it at times, I showed you that you deserved to be a princess. I know I'm supposed to promise you that I will love you from this day forward, but that would be a pointless gesture, because I have loved you since time began. Fate had our souls mated long before we were ever born. So instead, I'll do this. I promise you that I will always do my best to show you every day how much you mean to me. I promise that you will never have to face any trial alone. I promise that no matter what happens, we will face it together. And most of all, I promise that from the beginning of time until the end, your soul and mine will be bound together in love. Even if the sun refused to shine, I will still love you.
That wasn't fair.
Oh, it's not done.
Rachel, we have Anthony has a surprise for you. I'm just a messenger.
You need to turn around.
Will you turn around? Yes.
The sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. When mountains crumble to the sea, there will still be you and me. Kind of woman, I give you my all. Kind of woman, nothing more. Little drops of rain, whisper of the pain, tears of love lost in the days gone by. So today my world, it smiles. Your hand in mine, we walk the miles. Thanks to you, it will be done. For you to me are the only one. I might say happiness, no more be sad. Happiness, I'm glad. If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. Mountains crumble to the sea. There will still be you and me.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, if Rachel would allow us, take a deep breath. Oh, that was just beautiful. Would you like to say anything?
I love you so
Oh. Well, as we all know, or may not know, I don't know if you know, but Rachel is of Jewish heritage. So Anthony, well, before we go into that, I am sorry, I got a little emotional. So we're gonna go and exchange rings right now. So as a token of the covenant in which you have entered today, we have rings here, and we're gonna have an exchange of rings. So we're gonna have rings that are gonna be given and received. So Rachel, would you want to start? These rings are a symbol of the covenant that they're making to each other. Beautiful, beautiful. So we wanted to do something special to celebrate Rachel's heritage. And Anthony wanted to do something to honor Rachel's Jewish heritage today. And there is this Jewish custom in weddings of breaking glass at the end of the ceremony. There are a lot of different interpretations of the breaking of the glass. One is a symbolic representation of marriage. You see, when two people get married, they break apart from their single lives, and they are never the same again. So too when glass breaks, it's never the same again. A while back, Rachel was very angry about a lot of things. She didn't believe in real love. She didn't think that she would ever get married. She bought 2 pieces of glass, a plate and a wine glass, with the intention of breaking them when she got angry. It was a way to help her let out her anger. But then Anthony was there. She had found her soulmate, something she fought long and hard to pretend didn't even exist. And so the glass never did get broken in anger. So as a couple, Anthony and Rachel have decided that they wanted to symbolize the brokenness of both of their lives before they met each other. So you see here at the table a display box. And in this display box, in it are the broken pieces of the plate and the wine glass they broke together. And as a couple they broke it the other day and put it right here, but beside it are replicas of the same plate and glass. And you have their name etched on them forever. They have decided together that they will put this in display in their home for years to come to remind them that together there is no amount of brokenness that they cannot overcome and fix. Last, Rachel and Anthony are not the only ones being joined together today. Together they have 3 children, Sydney, James, and Alex. And together they will take part in the sand ceremony today. So I'll invite them to come up, please. Rachel and Anthony have led separate lives for a long time. They have children and experiences from their past, things apart from each other that make them who they are. But now they have chosen to bring all of those things together. They have decided that they are better as a whole unit than they were separate. Sid, James, and Alex have lived separate lives as well. They have had experiences apart from Anthony and Rachel that have defined them and made them who they are today. But today they come together as a family, stronger together than apart. In each of their hands, they have a container, and if you look at it, these containers have sand. The grains of sand represent moments in their lives that have meant something. And now they are going to put all of these moments into this one container, merging all of their experiences, all of their moments into one family, one life. Just as the grains of sand cannot be easily separated again, neither can their lives ever be separated again. They are a family whose experiences will represent past and present, and they will enrich each other's lives from this day forward. I'm going to ask James and Alex to pour into the jar. Sid.
It's just like practice with freezing.
And Rachel and Anthony. I'm going to ask us to together say a prayer. Most holy God, we give you thanks for the joy and privilege of sharing in Anthony and Rachel's happiness today with their children, their family, and loved ones. We ask you to keep guard over their covenant and make them strong in love. You may kiss your bride. I'm going to ask the young people to have a seat for a moment. And thank you. Now with this, our 2 soulmates are now joined forever. And we thank you again for being part of this wonderful ceremony and this special day. I'm going to ask you to please stay and join us for some food. I now present you Mr. and Mrs. Payne. Amen. You may walk down the aisle.
Well, we can, it'll just be silent.
If you can get
Ready to tell them to be quiet?
Put the tissue down.
Your hand was up.
I know.